What's up, people? Lateness is greatness. Welcome back to another video. This is your boy Kobo. Welcome back to Football Insights, where we talk about football related issues concerning transfers, player profile, and other football matters. So, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, you press on the push notification bell so that anytime we upload, you will be the first person to receive it. Make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. On IG, it is football underscore dot insights on IG. On Twitter, it is footy insight. It is not even on Twitter again, it is X. I have to change my graphics. So on X, it is footy underscore dot insights. On TikTok, massive content out there on TikTok. Go and check the TikTok out. You enjoy it very well. On TikTok, it is footy underscore insights one. Footy underscore insights one on TikTok. Links are in the description. Make sure you click on the link. Go and follow us. Let's get interactive, especially on X. So this is your match review. Match review of the top 5 European leagues. Mind you, the Bundesliga has not started yet, but we have an update on the Super Cup that was played against between Bayern Munich and RB Leipzig. We will talk about that. And then Syria has also not started. So currently we are talking about the Premier League, the La Liga, and then the French League. So without much ado, let's get straight into the video. So we're going to start with England, of course. I thought of starting it from the French league, but let's start it from England because in the match or the season kicked off with I would say it a tough game between Manchester City and Burnley. So Burnley played at home at Turf Moor. Don't forget, Turf Moor is a very, 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 very tough grounds to go. As Sean Dice, first Sean Dice Turf Moor. It's not easy. So Burnley versus Manchester City. Manchester City won by 3 goals to 0 against Burnley. Of course, Vincent Company, top, job. He has done a really, really, really good job for Burnley. But Manchester City is Manchester City. You cannot compete with Manchester City. So Burnley cannot compete with Manchester City. So it was obvious. On Friday, Manchester City pasted them 3-0. Goals, 2 goals scored by Erling Haaland. The guy has started again. The Terminator has also started again. But I thought this particular season he will have it a little bit difficult as compared to the previous seasons, especially against the big teams. Because the smaller teams are a bit of a lot, or the smaller teams are a lot than the big teams. So for the smaller teams, he might score 1 or 2 goals, but for the big teams or with the big teams, I think he might find it very, very difficult this season. But let's see. Erling Haaland is Erling Haaland. He's playing in the Manchester City team, a team that has been set. Manchester City have lost 1 or 2 players, but still Erling Haaland is Erling Haaland. City is still City. So City won by 3 goals to 0. Mind you, Rodri also played very, very well. Rodri scored the 3rd goal, also assisted 1. In my opinion, he was the man of the match because I watched the match. First game of the season, I watched the match. Rodri played really, really well. If you are talking about a modern defensive midfielder, the definition is Rodri. No disrespect to other defensive midfielders, but Rodri, top lad, Rodri. So let's quickly move to, still in the EPL. Arsenal also won by 2 goals to 1 against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest, the same old Nottingham Forest. They have done 1 or 2 signings, but they are still Nottingham Forest. So Arsenal won by 2 goals to 1. Goal by Nketiah in the 26th minute, Saka in the 32nd minute, and then Tayo Awunini, the top man. The top man. Awunini. Is that how the word is pronounced? Awunini. Hey. Awunini also um, scored 1 for Nottingham Forest. So In all, it was a very good game. Saka, Saka scored a very top, brilliant goal. That goal from Saka, mind blowing. So Arsenal are doing great. Arsenal, I have already told you, Arsenal will challenge for the title because they have the necessary squad depth. Even Kai Havertz didn't start as the typical number 9. And I think, I don't know how Arteta is going to do it, but probably he might find, or he should find a position for Kai Havertz. So I don't know, but he played, a three-man method of Kai Havertz. Thomas Partey played as a right back, traditionally as a right back, though. They were saying, especially the Arsenal fans were saying he was an inverse midfielder and all of that. But, on the pitch or on the book, he was a right back. I don't know why, but, let's see, let's see. Arteta is finding it very, very difficult, or is trying to find a position for his 65 million pound signing, which is Kai Havertz, and it is not working. But still, Arteta is still forcing that it will work. So let's see what happens there. Great game from Arsenal. Arsenal won by 2 goals to 1. Quickly, let's move to Newcastle. Newcastle also won by 5 goals to 1. Newcastle, Newcastle. It is not easy, man. Newcastle, especially Isak, Alexander Isak. That guy is a top baller. We have certain kind of strikers who is very, very, very good on the ball. And number one is Nicolas Jackson of Chelsea. When we come to the Chelsea Liverpool game, we'll talk about that. But Isak, he's not huge. He's tall, yes, but he's not huge. But when the ball is on his feet, very, very difficult for a defender to take it. Alexander Isak, very top baller, a very top striker, a striker who is good on the ball. When you give it a little chance, he will punish you. So Isak scored 2 goals. First goal was scored by Sandro Tonelli, though, debut goal for Newcastle. I was very, very happy for Sandro Tonelli. Personally, I watched this game because I am much interested in Aston Villa and what they will do this season. So I watched this game personally. But Isak is a very top baller. I won't lie. Callum Wilson also scored in the 78 minutes. And then Harvey Barnes, top baller. We know Harvey Barnes in Leicester City. He's in Newcastle now. Newcastle did more of an addition. Newcastle did more addition. So Newcastle will look great this season. But I still believe in Aston Villa. I still think Aston Villa might do something this season. They will be the Newcastle of this season. What Newcastle did last season, I think Aston Villa will do it this season. But let's see. Musa Diaby also scored on his debut goal. After Sandro Tonelli's goal in the 6th minute, Musa Diaby responded in the 11th minute. So more like a 5 minutes later, Musa Diaby responded, but the fire up front for Newcastle made it very, very, very difficult for Aston Villa to override them. So Newcastle also won by 5 goals to 1. Very, 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 very good performance. We are expecting big things from Newcastle, because they will be playing the Champions League this season. So let's move to Tottenham. Tottenham also drew 2-2 against Brentford. Brian Mbeumo, goal scored by Brian Mbeumo, Wesa, and then for the Tottenham goal scored by Christian Romero and Emerson Royal, and that assist from James Maddison, top assist. Madison is in my FPL, and I gutted that I benched Madison. He has 9 points and he's sitting on the bench for me. Same goes to Estupina. Estupina also had 7 points. He also sitting on the bench. I don't know why, but we go again. We go again. Madison, we know Madison, very fine playmaker. Anyway, Madison is an assistant captain for Tottenham. Their main captain now is Son Heung-min. Assistant captain Christian Romero. Assistant or vice assistant captain is also Madison. Madison played really, 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 really well. And then we know Madison. We already know Madison. It is not now that I'm coming to talk about Madison. You already know Madison already. So Madison, top baller. But in all, the performance of Tottenham is not impressive enough. Honestly, it is not impressive enough. Daniel Levy has to do something. That 120 million that you took, do investment with that 120 million, Daniel Levy. This time around, Don't fail them. The expressions will be fuming now. Don't fail the Tottenham fans. Don't fail the Spurs fans. The 120 million that you took, invest. I have seen a link with Lukaku to Spurs. According to Fabrizio Romano, Spurs sources or Tottenham sources are denying the news. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Lukaku for Tottenham Hotspur wouldn't be bad. Honestly, wouldn't be bad. Lukaku will try to prove something, so he is ready to prove something at the top level. So it wouldn't be bad. But let's see what happens. So quickly, let's move to the big game of the week. That is Liverpool versus Chelsea. The game ended 1-1. Top game, world class performance by Chelsea, top performance by all standard, especially Enzo. Top game. It ended 1-1. Both teams had a goal disallowed. Mohamed Salah had a goal disallowed. Ben Chilwell also had a goal disallowed. So this game was, everything. Everything was in this game. The game started well. It started with Chelsea being, a bit reserved. Liverpool pushed Chelsea because comparatively, player to player, Liverpool have players as compared to Chelsea. Even this Chelsea team are even, kids, so to speak, kids. But Liverpool have been playing, consistently for a very long time, about 5-7 years. So they know themselves. So Liverpool, it was expected that Liverpool would score Chelsea. But my God, Pochettino has transformed the Chelsea team. Chelsea outplayed Liverpool. As a Chelsea fan, I am gutted that we didn't get the whole 3 point or the maximum 3 points because we deserved it. We deserved the 3 points. I don't know. Sometimes these things happen, and then when you check the last five Liverpool or Chelsea Liverpool games, it has been draw after draw after draw after draw. I don't know why, but today Chelsea deserved to win. Chelsea really, really deserved to win. When you look at the kind of ball that we played, how we possess the ball, how we control the play, and Enzo, man, oh, top baller, Enzo. The South American boys, they are ballers. So Enzo, I think Enzo put up a man of the match performance. Everyone was talking about Enzo. And then one guy I have to give credit to is Conor Gallagher. On a normal day, as I said, I've been saying it. On a normal day, I won't come here and praise Conor Gallagher. But this time around, Conor Gallagher really, really did well. He was controlling, blocking balls left, right, center. It is not easy. Nicolas Jackson also deserves an applaud. So Nicolas Jackson also did really, really well. We learned that when Chelsea, with the absence of Igugu, when Chelsea is able to get a proper attacking midfielder to help partner with Nicolas Jackson, Nicolas Jackson will cook because in the midst of Konate and Van Dijk, and you are still able to, carry the ball around in terms of the footworks, carry the ball around. Then it means you are really in for a good ride. So Nicolas Jackson, I think Chelsea should do something about it. Probably Kudus, or let's say as we speak right now, Ryan Sheki. I don't hear much about Ryan Sheki, but Kudus and Olisi are the attacking option that Chelsea will be going for in the next day. So let's see what happens. So in all, top performance by Chelsea. Pochettino, much respect, man. Respect, man. Pochettino, you have transformed the team very, very well. So something small about Liverpool. Liverpool really, really need a DM. That is what I see. They really need a DM. But because of what they have done to Chelsea, we are going to punish them. We are going to sign Caicedo and Lavia as well. We will punish them very, very, very well. But Liverpool really need a DM. That is what I saw about Liverpool. They played Cody Gakpo, McAllister, and Joboselai. By the way, I didn't see Joboselai. Man, up your game, man. I didn't see Joboselai though. But McAllister played really, really well. McAllister, Cody Gakpo, and then Joboselai as the front three. These guys are all attacking minded players. So there is no one who is going to stay back to do the clearances, do the dirty works. So that is what I saw about Liverpool. They really, really, really need a DM. I don't know what is happening with the Kefren Turan deal. I don't know, but Liverpool really, really need a DM. So that's what I saw about Liverpool. Of course, we know the attack of Liverpool. When you give them the chance, they will hurt you. They will hurt you very well. So as for attack, they don't have a problem. But I think in the defensive line too, they really need to buy one or two defense. Maybe a backup for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and then one defender or one center back to help Konate and Van Dijk. So that is what I saw about Liverpool. In the attack, they don't have a problem. In the middle, they just need a DM. When they get a DM, they are good to go. So very, 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 very good game from Chelsea. And Desasi also scored his goal, his debut goal. Personally, I don't rate Desasi. I see him as an average player, but let's see. He has been good. The goal, I will blame Desasi, but he vindicated himself. So Desasi also scored a debut goal. Very happy for Desasi. Desasi really did well. So ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the video. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, press the push notification bell, so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. Make sure you follow us on IG. The graphics are there. Make sure you follow us on IG. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, and then make sure you also follow us on TikTok. So thank you so much for your time. Peace.